Hello. Come on, say hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Don't be shy. I don't bite. I can't bite. No peggies. Hi, gorgeous. How you doing? What are you up to now? And I'm getting ready for baking another chocolate cake, so, just saying. Yeah, just saying. Can't wait to get some more chocolate cake. Hi, Sue. How you doing, Chuck? It's very warm, I have to say. It's extremely warm. It's going to be a short one tonight. I'm just going to finish when the quiz is over with, more or less. Hiya, Dee. I'm going to be finishing, more or less the end of quiz because I'm just so hot. Oh, well, you see, you're going to have to come and get some then. It's really, I've got my fan on. In fact, where Harry's disappeared, I wanted him to bring me other one in. Keep me cool. It's so hot. I don't know why it's so hot because we're all doors open and there's a nice, not much of a breeze, but there is a bit of a breeze wafted in, but it's not enough. I mean, I'm hot when it's not even, I'm hot when it's not hot, sort of thing. So, who's doing what? Well, what's everybody up to? Oh, I've done a little bit. Oh, excuse me. I've done a little bit more of me Teddy, me bling Teddy. I've not quite got all his head done yet, but I'm getting really on well with it. But I have noticed something with mine. I might have mentioned it actually last time I were on, but Mrs. Crochet and Coffee has done one, and she did it in so many. I don't know, 3 or 4 parts. I think it was 4 parts, and she was getting them on ever so quick. And I'm thinking, blimey, she's doing some coverage in such a short time. But then when I noticed her diamantes are bigger than mine, so they're covering a lot more. We've not had any rain for a while. Hello, Tanya, welcome. We've not had any rain for a while. We had a bit of a downpour, which in actual fact we needed desperately just so that Harry could know whether he'd sort of mastered this blooming leaky roof. Anyway, it would seem he has done, he's managed it, so all's well. Now he's got a little carpet in his bed. I'm desperately needing a new carpet in the craft room. Oh no. Man cave had to come first. And he's just finishing off the railings round me decking. So when it's all finished and he's got everything done and painted, and I get all my covers off me, table and chairs and everything, I'll take some photos and I'll post them. I'll post them on here. But I'm really loving it. I'm really big. Only thing I'm not keen on, and I have told him, I feel like I'm being ever so ungrateful, really. But we've got this lovely decking in like this light pine coloured wood, light coloured in the opposite. And then all fencing that is put up round, which was all the same colour as decking originally, is painted in like a dark mahogany or a dark oak colour. What the heck? So it don't match. I have no idea why he's done that. He said it'll preserve it, which, yes, that's what that stuff does, but you can buy light coloured stuff. So he says, well, it looks all right. And I said, well, I don't think it does. I think it should all match, and it doesn't. But then he says, oh, you're posh. I'm a posh bird, folks. Be aware, I'm a posh bird. Not. I don't know. So, that being nearly finished, he keeps saying, I'm just nipping to Wicks, or I'm just nipping to Woodyard, or I'm just nipping to B&Q. Every 5 minutes, I'm not talking once a day, I'm talking like 3 or 4 times in a day. And I said, can't you get them all at once? He said, keep nipping, because, petrol or diesel, wherever, and it should be morning, diesel's gone up. You think you get everything in one foul swoop, wouldn't you? Not Harry, no. But I did say to him, I've said to him twice this week, this has got to be finished soon because I want the kitchen doing before the winter, before autumn comes in, I want the kitchen doing. So I said, kitchen's next, whatever, ever, kitchen's next. So he can get ready. I'm having my new kitchen. I'm definitely having my new kitchen. No, it isn't actually, because it shot itself in foot a little bit. We sold the caravan a fortnight or so ago, I think it was. And obviously we got cash for the caravan. So he's put it away. But hi, Lorna, welcome, Chuck. He's put it away, but he's not banked it, if you know what I mean. He's stashed it. So every time he goes out for some more wood and some more whatever it is for decking, he's using that money, and that money was supposed to be going towards another car for him. We were going to change car and use that couple of £1,000 of that to get a better car. And he's spending it, but that's not my fault. That's his own fault. I mean, I did say I would have liked some decking doing, and he said, no decking from, and he didn't want decking. And I said, fine, I left it. I thought, I'm not pushing it, I left it. And then I got this new garden furniture that I know he didn't like it to start with before I actually bought it, but I said, we need some new furniture for garden. This stuff that our Claire's got one like this. It's that rattan, plasticky, whatever it is. They're not cheap, mine, but anyway, and we had to put it together ourselves. It come flat pack. I didn't expect that either, but we did it. After I got a few injuries in the meantime, but we did it, managed it. And he said, bloody horrible. And I said, no, it's not. I said, it's just you thinks it's bloody horrible. I think it's very nice. And I says, and he said, it's not comfortable. And I said, yeah, it is comfortable. You've got a cushion for your seat and you've got a cushion for your back. Every one of them, all 4 chairs has got a cushion for your seat and your back. And even stools, there's 4 stools. Excuse me, there's 4 stools and they've all got a cushion on them as well. So how can it not be comfortable, I ask you? Anyway, it's been covered over because we've had a few really heavy downpours when we first got it. And he said it was on loan, and he said we need that needs a staging to go on. So I said, well, I did mention that I won't mind some decking, and within literally, it must have been next day, we're out buying decking, and I didn't even know he'd gone for it. He'd been and bought decking and everything, and it's done. He'd done it I would say within a couple of days it was nearly finished, and he's sort of just doing finishing off bits now, but it's looking really nice. I'm right pleased with it. But I don't want to take photos of it while we've still got all covers on actual new furniture, and he's got that minging old table. Me garden table that I had, it's a wooden one. We got a garden table, 2 benches, and 2 chairs. I think one of the benches is gone. I don't know where it's gone, but it's gone. We've still got 1 bench and we've still got 2 chairs. One of the chairs never went out last year because it was in here, but he keeps using the table. Whenever he's doing any woodwork, he puts his saw on there and he puts this and that on top, paints all over, and it looks a mess. This is what pushed me and finished to go and get some more garden furniture. I said, I want something decent to sit on when I'm out there. So he got his man cave finished, and he's got his decking nearly done. My decking or whoever's decking it is nearly finished. So I says to him, next week we're going to go and have a look at kitchens. And more or less pick what I want, actually. Well, this is it. This is why I didn't push it with the decking, and I just said, well, I did say I wanted some decking, so you're right. You know, I made him sound like, oh, you're right. And I got my decking done, and he's done a right nice job. I've got to say, he has done a good job on it. And the actual fact, he's pointed something out to me. I've been living here now 11 years, and he pointed out to me, I don't know what, one day last week, he says, you do know patio door on conservatory? I'm talking the outside door, patio. They've been from backwards, back from, I didn't know. So, what do you reckon? We've never had them done, they were the one we got here. But I didn't know. I had no idea that was like that. And I said, can't you turn them round? He says, no. No, he said, you can't turn it out. A lot will fall down if you turn them round. Although we have actually had a new roof on there. We've got a solid roof now. Because when we first moved in, they'd had, the year before we bought this, they'd had a really heavy snow. And I do remember that because we were, I think we were living at Frank's in a big American RV, what we brought back from when we come back from Spain. And apparently it was that heavy, it literally smashed the roof, caved in on conservatory here. And what they did, they got a piece of, you know, the plastic stuff that they use for it, this triple layered plastic, whatever. Polycarbonate in it, sheeting. And they just literally cut a piece out just bigger than all and just put it on. Matchstick, stuck it on, that were it. Good repair job. So I'd said that we needed that sorting out one at some time or another. And so we ended up, when we had stair lift put in and we had new bathroom or shower room, we made into a wet room for me through occupational therapist. And the guys that came to do it, do a look like, they were really nice. They did extra little bits that we shouldn't have had, but they did them anyway. And then Harry says, if we get some new doors, could you hang them for us? And he says, well, we're not supposed to. But he says, yeah, we'll hang them for you. You know, obviously we're going to pay him for it. So we got the doors. He hung all doors. They hung all doors. There were two of them. Knocked us a wall out. Sorted all that out for us. And then Harry says, can you know, put us a roof on there, solid roof, and they did a good job. Hiya, Emma. They did a good job as well. It's nice. Talking about conservatory roof. So, Harry, can you bring me that other fan in here, please, though? Because I was melted. I'm melting, peeps. How you doing, Emma? Are you still getting overheated, looking after mum and dad? It's no fun in this heat, is it? I thought it was supposed to be going to be cooler this week. It did say, I looked at Worksop's weather forecast. Proper one from Met Office, and it was going to be a lot cooler this week. When? I've not seen any of this cooler weather yet. Anybody else seen it? No, not seen any of this cooler weather. Why not? And I know that it's getting really hot up towards the west coast, Scotland, up that way. So you can get ready, Lorna. It looks as if it's all coming up your way. Oh dear, my sister-in-law, and brother-in-law, they live in Orkney. And she was saying it's just been nice there. She said, because they don't like it red hot. But it usually gets very cold up there. But it has been known to get very hot up there because we've been there, you know, we lived there for 3 years, but we also went up on holiday a couple of years back and it was really, really hot when we were up there. Thanks, Joe. Won't it reach?
I'm going to put it here for closest, but
Well, can't you put it on top there? Have it blowing straight at me? There's a room.
have a look at this camera. What you done?
Go to mummy. Go to mummy.
Good to Mama. Poppy Lolo, she's
What's that
been.
in your mouth?
Oh,
I don't know where it's been.
Charlo. Thank you. I got my bead. Look at my pretty girl. Look at Mama. Look at me. Show people pretty face. Oh, and she smells lovely. You can't go in there to them for a minute. You're in way. You get fussy. She gets in the way, and yeah, I know it's going to be after still up your end. I mean, I seen it where it said they were going to be like 27, 29 up in Scotland, and I thought, oh, you're not going to, you can't go. You don't want you. You don't want you. So, but I mean, it's nice. This weather's nice for people that can bear it. And I mean, there's more people that want it than that don't, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I'm glad for them, but you know, they've got to realise that there are people that complain because it's through illness, and you know, it just works out that way. So I don't know. Yeah, it's not nice when you can't breathe. You're struggling to breathe. Whereabouts are you, Lorna, up in Scotland? Good day for drying washing. I haven't got a washing line back up yet. I'm still waiting for that. Yeah, Poppy would done on Friday. And, you know, she was as good as gold. She never tried to bite her. And she said she's been a little star, because I said to her, you might have to muzzle her. And she laughed and I said, I'm not kidding you, she might just go for biting you. Because the last time she were at Brooms, I don't know what the hell that she were doing, but they were yelling at her. We heard them. I mean, I sort of lay on it. Didn't bother me at all when I walked in, and they were lasting back doing Poppy, and woman come out to us. And I heard her yelling, and I said, which? She said, is that Poppy? She said, yeah. And I thought, yeah, she's not coming in. Oh, no way. We don't shout at her like that. I mean, I know she can be a little monkey, but she is a good dog. We have no mess. She doesn't chew her. She chews her toys, but she doesn't chew them up. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was really good. I said to her, I said, we not had to muzzle her then, because she bites me. Well, she did, but she says no. And when we went back, I burst out laughing. Me when we went back. This woman does it from her home in her garage. She's got a lovely place, got all set up in there, and we're walking on the drive, and it's all open. You can see everything. And she ran hammer, leg just up, 4 legs stuck down like, you know, and she's swinging in hammer. While she was doing around her ears. You were beautiful when you were up there. Well, yeah, well, you ever such a good girl. Oh, my sweetheart, she was such a good girl. And look at her, she's all pretty again. Thank you, baby girl. We're having snuggles a minute. We like snuggles, don't we, Poppy? Poppy and Mummy are snuggles. Who are? And a good girl. Oh, yeah. They're beautiful. A sweetheart. She is, she's such a, because she says, I said to her, I said, she's such a loving little thing, really, but I said, I don't know what on earth she's been doing, but this girl was yelling her head off at her. And I said, there was no way I was checking her back there. And then, of course, no sooner had that happened, and then COVID broke out, and we couldn't go anywhere anyway with her. So it was down to us trying to keep at the bottom of it, but couldn't do it. She wouldn't let us. So we just had to put up with it. There's only 3 of us left. I'm not doing a quiz for 3 people. I'm sorry, but there's only 3 in now. We had 5 in, but I haven't made a thing of anybody coming in, you know, to let anybody know, because well, for one thing, I weren't really sure. I sort of decided I was gonna, like yesterday I said, mentioned on cows that I said I'll be see you tomorrow night maybe. But yeah, I mean, there's only 3 of us in, and I don't want to be on long anyway tonight because, like I said, I've got a fan blowing at me. I've got a hand fan somewhere kicking around that I usually am whacking at me as well. I've just been getting so overheated. I can't bear it, and I get short of breath and I'm struggling to breathe. I mean, I've had my mini nebulizer just before I come on, and I've got my inhaler there and everything, but I just don't like feeling this. I get a panic if I can't get my breath. I do wink with panic. I have a panic attack because I panic. I think you know, I can't get my breath. I can't breathe, and that, I mean, it makes you worse. You shouldn't panic. It makes you worse. Carry to panic. No, I think not. No, I think no, I'm better off not. But there we go. I don't know. So I'm not surprised that we've not got many on, because I didn't let anybody know that I was coming on, other than, like I said, I mentioned it last night. I didn't stay on towels very long last night because I sort of got old, you know, and I can't be doing. I can't. When I can't breathe, I can't think. I can't concentrate. You know, I just can't. And I have to get myself all sat up and in right position, and I panic. It's just ridiculous. Grown woman, and I do a panic. I can't, when you can't breathe, I can't panic. I can't help but panic. I have I've surprised myself, I'll be honest. I'm not happy with them. There's one I've cocked up that I'm going to have to do again. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to do one again. But they're all done, barring the one that I've got to do on video. And then, have you done yours, Dee? Have you done yours? She doesn't actually, well, when I'm saying she bites me, she does, she nips, but she doesn't, you know, she's not nasty bite. It's just, she's warning me. She doesn't like it, you know, she's just telling me. But trouble with my skin is, it's that darn thin. In fact, you see me, wait a minute, where are we? There, look. This is my injury from other day when I said I walked into the door frame, and it's not closing up at all. So I took my dressing off. I went in the shower again this morning, and I had to literally soak the dressing off again because I know, it still bloody hurts. I'll tell you, Dee, it does still hurt awful. And he'll say, "Oh, get time." It's easy for him to talk. He had no idea how much it hurts. I mean, actually, I snuck in the shower this morning while he was outside with Paul doing messing about on decking. And I thought, I'm going to sneak in the shower and do it myself. I mean, and it is a struggle to do it myself because I have water nearly, well, I had it on the lowest possible that I could have it on to keep it warm, but, you know, not hot. And I did it all. I got and did it all myself. I did it a bit of a soap and I washed my hair, but I have to leave this stuff on now. But it's this silver shampoo. We have it silver shampoo and silver conditioner, and it is so it is painfully sore. I'll tell you, Emma, it really is. You see, I weren't kidding tomorrow when I said I've nearly ripped it off. Oh, I knew before I even looked. Went, oh my god, no, and I had a look. And went, oh no. I don't cry. I mean, I've got used to it. I don't cry. But it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. I walked into a door frame, Robert. Hello, dear. How are you? I don't know. I'm always in wars. Always in wars. What did I do yesterday? Oh, my thumbnail. It's not that long. It's not that long. I dug a big lump out my leg yesterday. Playing with dog. No, big girl, don't cry. Although the times when I could tell you when I want to cry. You know, when I'm taking dressing off and it won't come off, and it's really, really hurting and sticking and pulling. I mean, the thing was, we put dressing on it. I've got this stuff. Claire got me this wound spray because it's antiseptic, so it cleans it straight away for starters. And she said, don't wipe it off, let it run in. And I did. I let it run in and just wiped it from where it was dribbling off my arm. Because I can't push that thing. I'm not strong enough. He has to, with his fingers, he has to use two hands. There was a stiff, that little spray thing on top. But I used that. And then I didn't first time. I forgot to use it first time. But I did actually get some cream. Put some cream on the actual dressing all over the pad part, and then place that over very carefully and stuck it down. And then I put a piece of stockinette on just to, you know, protect it a little bit. So she's gone. Anyway, I did all that, and then during the night, when you're asleep, I didn't sleep very well anyway, but it had bled again in the night. So that made it all stick to dressing again. So I left it for a day. I left it all the next day I left it. And then I thought I'm going to have to take that dressing off and change it because it's got fresh blood on it and I don't want it to stay stuck, if you know what I mean. So I'm always fearful when I've not got clean dressings on. Bit of a stickler really, but Harry's dad lost both his legs through ulcerated sores on his leg that he didn't dress properly every day. Mind you, Harry says he used to wrap a plastic carrier bag around his leg. And he ended up having both his bottom half of his legs off. Well, he had one off above knee and one off below knee. That ain't happening to me. I'm not losing a limb. I'm not losing a limb. So, and I am very particular. I do like to make sure I have clean dressings on. In fact, when I did that leg injury that I did one on my live that week, I got in touch with the doctor next day because it looked like a big hole in my leg. It looked awful. Not next day, but day after, I think. And it was like third day, and I rang doctors because it just looked like a big hole in my leg when I took dressing off. Because I was putting a clean dressing on every day. And he says to me, send me a picture. I thought, hey, I'd just got a new phone. I ain't got a clue how to use it. So anyway, I faffed about, and I says to him, it could be some time because I don't know how to use this phone. Anyway, I managed it virtually straight away. And then he come back and he says, I've shown it nurse. He says, and it looks as if you've done the right thing. He says, just keep changing your dressings. I'll send you some dressings. And all it were like iodine Vaseline on some gauze that I just had to put on and then put a plaster over the top of it. And I thought, oh, well, that's it then. And it weren't getting any better. It was just going gungy looking. In fact, it was getting yellowy greeny colour looking. And I don't know whether that was because of the iodine in this stuff that they were on gauze, but I said, I'm not happy. And then it was Mia, bless her. Hiya, Cal. Sorry, darling, I didn't realise you'd come in. It was actually Mia that told me about this stuff that Dean had to have for his leg because he got an ulcer on his leg. And they told him about this stuff. And he got that. And it weren't cheap, but, you know, it did well. And I forgot I got it. You know, what's up with me? What's up with me? I just forgot completely all about it. So, and I was going to put some on, but it stayed pretty, you know, dry today. It bled last night, and it did bleed a little bit this morning when I went to shower, but it's a lot better now. It's dried up, and I'm going to leave it open now and let it dry up if I can. I'm just a bit nervous about bedtime because you don't know when you're laying on it and making it bleed again, do you? That's the trouble, because it bled most nights. When I got up next morning, it's bled. So I don't know. So yeah, we've only got five. There's only 5 in. I don't think it's really worth doing a quiz for 5. I don't. And as I say, I can't. I'm not stopping on late because I'm feeling it now. I mean, like I say, I've got 2 fans on go at the minute, and I'm just so hot, and I go sickly. You know, I mean, anybody else go like that? I feel sick when I get overheated. You know, really, and I don't know. It just feels like pressure on me, and I start feeling nervous. I said to her, "Oh God," I said, "I feel so sick." You know, and so have you had out to eat? And I say, yeah, of course I've got something to eat. And he said, well, I don't know what's causing that then. And I said, well, neither do I. But I have seen on thing where it says some people, it makes them nauseous, this hot weather. So that must be what it is. It must be. Oh, you've got it today, have you, Emma? I thought you meant you. Wow. You will find it a lot easier with a light pad, I have to say. I do. Then again, that's my old eyes, but you know, yeah. I mean, I was struggling when I first started doing diamond painting because I couldn't see a lot of symbols, or I was getting symbols that looked similar. You know, you've got to be a little bit wary of that. But if you've got a light pad underneath it, it's like, wow, it's there. You can see it. No, Robert, I didn't go to the hospital. I don't go to hospital. No, I sort myself out. They're not getting their hands on me again. Never ever again. Not if I can help it anyway. Dear. Yeah, I do mind. I like my light pad. In fact, I've toyed with the idea of getting another one. I've got a big A4 one, a big A2 one. I'd like an A3 one, but I'd like to wait while I got some more pennies. I've just had an order of resin and that comes, so I've got to be here for a bit now. Got to be careful. Treat me pennies with kindness, saving them a bit. But I must admit, I have just ordered another diamond painting. It's fabulous. I got it from AliExpress. It's not come yet. I'm hoping it won't be long though. It's a little dragon in a library, I think it is. It's lovely. I can't wait. It's only for me. It's not for anybody else. It's just for me. But it's a bit bigger one than I usually do a 30 by 40. The one I'm doing, I've not finished that yet, Cal, for your mermaid challenge. I've got not a lot to do, but I've got that to finish off. That's the biggest one I've done for a while, and this one will be a 40 by 50 when it comes and I get it. It's a bit bigger. It'll be near the 40 by 60, I can't remember. It's either 40 by 50 or 40 by 60. But it's a nice one, and it portrays well. Like a pile of books, I think, and a dragon on it or something. All right, dear. Okay, Chuck, take care. See you later. Bye, okay. I no, it's fine now, Robert. It's drying up. It's not as it does still hurt, but it's not as I mean, you can see what the damage was. I should stop walking into damn doors. I should. It would help if I didn't walk into doors regular. I'm shocking. I'm shocking. But there we go. I mean, just my luck, really. But it's every day of my life now. It's just something every day, an injury every day, just about. But because I've got used to it now, I don't unless it's a big one like that, I don't usually feel it much. I feel it as it happens, and then it's put plaster on it or whatever, and bit of cream, and forget about it. But there we go. It's life, isn't it? I mean, I'm creeping up to 70, and all in all, I think I've had a pretty good innings. I've had me, what they said, 70 and 10. So, I've done well. And I have, because, mind you, I shouldn't speak too soon, I don't suppose, but my dad was 69 when I lost him, but it was 2 weeks before his 70th birthday, bless him. I had hoped that he'd, keep winning a little bit longer, but it was strange because on the Wednesday night, it was like fine, and he were having like hallucinations. It's this their bungalow across road from 2 semis, smack across road, where a young girl lived on her own. Saying on her own, I think she was on her own anyway. But my dad says, "What are all them soldiers doing up in her bedroom?" And I'm saying, "What? Oh, where?" And he went across there. Look at them all. They're all in the bedroom. And I looked across the road. Nobody in anybody's bedroom. I promise there weren't. And I said, "There isn't." He says, "Well, there is then." He says, "I can see them." So I says, "Oh, I don't know then, Dad. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know what's going on. If I'm having a party, I don't know." And then the same day, he always had he always had a folded tea towel on his knee, because whenever my mum took him a cup of tea, she never filled it right to the top, but she did leave a bit of a gap. But he used to moan if he'd only got that's half a cup of tea. That's not a cup of tea, that's half a cup. But he used to shake. I mean, he shakes like I shake. Hi, John. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. First time here. I don't know whether it is or not, but welcome. And my mum gave me a tie. She took it off him to wash it and gave me another one to put on his knee, and I put it on his knee. And about 10 minutes later, he said, "Oh, give me this. What's this for?" And I said, "I've given it, Dad." He said, "What for?" I said, I don't know. Because I didn't know what to say. I knew what it was for, but and he threw it on me. Not in a nasty way, just threw it on me. Bless him. Oh dear, that was that. And then Thursday, I don't know what happened between Wednesday and Thursday, because Wednesday night we went down to not with my dad. My dad stayed home watching telly, but my mum and my uncle from Australia was with us. So there were me and my husband and my uncle Les and his granddaughter who come with him, and my mum, and we all went down to little pub at Bottom Road just for a quick meal at tea time. We weren't long. We only stayed about an hour. We came back and my dad was fine, as I said, Wednesday night. That were all on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, my niece was getting married the next day, my daughter's brother, on the Friday. And I was going to get my hair done on Thursday, and I went to get my hair done, and I was at the hairdresser, and my phone went, my mum, something's wrong with your dad. And I said, what do you mean something's wrong with my dad? She says, well, he's all wet underneath, he's, wet himself. And I can't do anything with him. I can't move him. It's just, there's something not right. So I said, well, ring my husband, ring Ernie, and he'll come and help you, see what's happening. So, and I said, and as soon as I get out of here, I said, I'm nearly done. As soon as I get out of here, I'll pop up. We're only having a cut and blow dry, to get my hair tidied up for wedding. But I went up, and as soon as I saw him, I knew. So we got the doctor out. And they came straight away. They always used to come straight out to me, Dad, that doctor's surgery. They were really good. And yet anybody else to talk about them, they didn't, they won't get time of day, but they were really good when my dad was concerned. And they came straight out, and he brought a locum with him as well, a regular doctor and then locum. And he said, do you want us to take him into hospital? And I said, no. I said, he's dying, isn't he? And he said, well, yeah. He says, and I said, he's not going to live weekend, is he? And he says, no, he'll not live out weekend. So I thought, oh, well, I only hope he manages to live out tomorrow, because we were at Manchester at this wedding. And I really didn't want to go, but I didn't have a choice, because I'd made the wedding cake and I got to deliver it. And they were already back home on their own, So Ernie and I and my Uncle Les and Tegan all had to go through, because I had to deliver wedding cake, set it all up for them and everything. And then when we went to the wedding, we'd just finished eating. And I thought, oh, I've not switched my phone off, and they're going to do speeches. So I switched my phone off just at that time. And then next thing I see is a waiter looking at door plan. And I just knew he was coming. Me. I knew it. And he come and he made a beeline straight for our table, and he says, Mrs. Chambers. I said, yeah. He says, I had a telephone call for you in reception. And it was my mum. He'd gone. But she was all on her own then, we in house, because the bloke that was supposed to be keeping an eye on him hadn't even bloody noticed. She'd been out to a dog for a walk, come back in, and she just went straight into me, Dad, make sure he was all right. And she says, oh, he's gone. And bloke put his book down, and he had a look, he says, oh, yes, so he has. Let's go to him, buggered off. Nice, isn't it? So she was all on her own, so we had to make a beeline home. As soon as end of speeches and everything were, and we were all clearing tables, and then we shut off. It's a good job I hadn't been drinking, because Ernie had been drinking a lot. And I hadn't. I got to drive home through Manchester, central Manchester. I ate Manchester. Even on outskirts, I ate Manchester. And we got home. I think we got home about 4:30. Did well. We had to go and pay for lodgings as well. We'd booked lodgings, so it meant Tegan got her own room, because she was stopping at night with me. Ernie and my Uncle Les were going to be sharing a room. And then Claire and Glenn, when they come through, they were both working, but they were coming through to evening and staying over. And me and Ernie come home, so Tegan had got her own room, and so my Uncle Les. We paid for them all. So anyway, that's the story of my life. Look, it's 8:15, and we've got, we had 10 in a minute ago. We've got 9 in. You're doing 24 hours diamond painting just for the fun of it, Robert. Yeet. I would fall asleep. I really, really would. There's 10 people in. Are we wanting to go a quiz, or are we not? Who wants a quiz? And just bear with me. I've got a message come through on Facebook. I don't know what it is. All right, okay. Oh, that is a shame. That's Lou. She can see me on Facebook, but she can't see the chat, so she can't join in quiz. So she's going to see if she can. She's going to see if she can sort it. So shall we just do a nice bye tonight? And I'll do a quiz again next. We'll do a quiz next week because there's not enough really. And I want to go off around about 9 or thereabouts. So you want quiz? Yeah, but there's not enough. There's not enough in. Who wants quiz? Put number 1 if you want quiz. I know Lorna does. Pardon me. But I think there's only about you and John might be interested in quiz. There's not enough. There's not really enough in for quiz that take part. It's going to be like against 2 people because you see, Mia and Dean aren't going to be in tonight either. That is a shame. I'm really, really sad for him. We lost a son this week. How sad is that? Bless him. There's always something in there. Always something. Yeah, as I say, I'm not I Spy. Yeah, we'll do an I Spy till 9 o'clock. We'll do. From what I can see, he had an infection, and he had a heart attack. It wasn't COVID. He had a heart attack. I don't know how old he was, but he was, you know, I mean, that is awful. It really is. I felt so sorry for him. I mean, there's nothing worse than losing one ear. Bad enough losing a parent. Parents should never have to see the, you know, the kids, should they? It's awful. I really do feel for him. It is, yeah, I know. Well, she did actually put a thing up on, she messaged me first before she put it up on Facebook. She said, you won't be seeing, Dean and I won't be around for a while. And she said that her son had passed away. But that's all she sort of said. And I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to ask. But then I seen it were up on Facebook, and I don't know, it was somebody that she knew had asked what happened, and she just said he had an infection and he had a heart attack or something, so he passed away from a heart attack, but it wasn't COVID related. But then that, and then this Jackie McKissick, she's her whole family have all been tested positive for COVID. Oh, dearie me, it's been a week, hasn't it, really, when you think, oh my good night. Oh, never, Emma. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh dear. I wish people would realise just how dangerous drugs are. You know, they think it's exciting when they're young, and they get offered things young, very young. I mean, you wouldn't think it, but when I was in my senior school, I was asked if I wanted it was they called them blue bombers. I says, I don't, no thanks. I were all on taking a bloody headache tablet. Me, you won't get me taking anything like that. I just never would, you know. I was the coward of the county, if you like, because I would never do anything like that. I never wagged it from school for a day, ever. Because I was the one that always gets caught, you know what I I mean, I heard my mum passed away in December 19th, 2014, and my brother passed away the following June. And I didn't get to hear about it until 3 weeks after his funeral. Couldn't be asked, you know. So they've been messaging Claire, my daughter. Well, my daughter didn't get on with him either. And she kept asking friend requests on Facebook, and Claire refused. So then she decided, this was my niece, Jane, decided that she would send Glenn, my daughter's husband, a message on his phone. I don't know how she got his phone number, but anyway, he got it. And then Claire rang me and told me, and I said, what do they want me to do now if it's been buried 3 weeks? What is that all about? Weren't interested, never were interested in my mother. Can somebody tell Hilda? This was granddaughter, my mother's granddaughter. Can somebody inform Hilda if she's still alive? That's how we put it. They'd know if she was still alive and not if they visited her now and again, that they'd just wash their hands of her. My brother never went near my mother for 7 years before she died. And I hadn't seen him for 7 years either, because she was living with me. Or we were living at one point with her, and then she was living with us. So it's how it goes. Right, enough morbid. Let's get on. So I'll kick the ball off. Right, I spy with my little eye something beginning with a what?
No problem.
An old woman. Yeah. Something beginning with. I are autistic. BT. I never understand it. BT in the crack room. BT in the crack room. Hilda, is it? That was my mother's name, bless her. Two words, Robert. BT. No, not British Telecom. No, it's in the craft room. Big toy. No, not big toy. Oh, that's not really doing the deal on the floor. Bag tag. No. I'll give you a clue because it might be a bit difficult. You might use one. Well, you will use one of these when you're diamond painting. Not blue tweezers, no. Bless you, blue tweezers. No, not bag topper. Not blow tight, no. Good question, good answer though, that. Could have been. it's also used in other crafts as well, as a rule. I'm hoping I'm not getting bitten in here. Oh, I've had 2 giant spiders this week. Oh my God. Crawling up my wall like, yeah. I had to yell him in. Yes, Cal, well done. It is indeed. B-tray. Well done, Cal. You to go. So much for working and lurking. Hiya, Karen. Welcome, sweet. Play nice spy. Give it quiz a miss because I ain't got a lot of time tonight. I'm not feeling 100%. I've been stabbing my hands all over the place. I've got to stab myself there. Can you see that red mark there? There. And then I've stabbed myself. Double stab there. Something beginning with C in the craft room. Cotton. Oh, I'm supposed to type, aren't I? I've got to make sure I'm in my do breathing. Talk. Um, hmm. Cotton. Oh, Lorna's got it. What you got? Crayons. Well done, Lorna. Oh, you get ready now. Yes. Yeah. Oh no, we're for it now. No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. She's good at it, isn't she? That's it, folks. I'll say good night now. Kidding, kidding. E.T. in the craft room. Oh, you're not here. You must phone home. E.T. Cotton Wolf and Hitting. It's E.T. now, Robert. Lorna's got it. Extraterrestrial. E.T. Oh my Lord, I can't believe it. Elastic tape, if there is such a thing. No, not elastic tape. Have a moment, tweezers. Lorna done the diamond painting. She probably wouldn't know where the moment were anyway. Elastic trim. Mm. Elephant tusks. Oh my God. Oh dear. Well, wow. Elegant trim. That's a good idea. Uh, no. Ergonomic table. Isn't it you? Electric table. There you go. What you done?
Don't speak to me.
Oh, not on my new decking. Felt a bit of pain and it's dark brown. I've already spilt it on bloody decking. So it's all going to have to be done. Hiya, Kel. Welcome, Chuck. Electric typewriter. Why would you have one of them in your craft room, though? Exotic teddy bear. Not exotic teddy bear. Blimey. I think we need a clue, Lorna. We need a clue. I was thinking electric trimmer. We need a clue. Please. Pretty please. I use it for the pocket letters. E.T. Hmm. Oh, do you know what pocket letters are? It's like like a sleeve, a plastic sleeve into a book, but it's got like 9 little pockets all sort of in it, and they put little trinkets in each of those. They're pocket letters, with a letter in as well. A letter's in one, and then little gifts and things in others. And there's 9 pockets on a sheet, A4 sheet. But they're like the plastic sleeves that go into a loaf binder. I've never heard of it. They are very. If you're into paper crafting, you'd know what it were. But yeah, I think I've only ever done two. I weren't particularly keen on doing them. Yeah. Um, it's not envelope trimmer, is it? I want to call it a trimmer though. It's not envelope trimmer, is it? It's envelope. Tape. Is that the thing? I don't know. To do. Um, something trim. Oh, eyelet trim. Eyelet trim. No. Business say no to that. I thought that was good. It is something trim. Um, elephant trim. Oh, edging trim is Tail's answer. Or guess. Um, was I? Eyelet trim. You've lost me, I think, Lorna. Capital letters. Is it really? Wow. It's very. Well done. Eyelash trim. Well, is eyelash trim not right? Oh, I'm gonna say I thought that were right. Yeah. Well done, autistic. You've got that. Nice work. I just couldn't be like over my head. Couldn't think. Away you go, autistic. Your turn. Well, it's just like a wool that's just lots. It's just like eyelashes off it. Well done. Eyebrow trim. SAB, any room, but most likely craft room. Bloody hell. SAB. Something address book. Any room, but most likely craft room. Book is correct, is it? Is it stamp album book? No. Hello, sweetie pie. Oh, my darling. You're gonna get me, yes, you will. I'm gonna get you. Mm. Is it social address book? What? You're looking at me like that, but I'm gonna get you. The cuddle. Wanna cuddle? Yeah, bugger up then. Secret album book. Book. That's a book. That's my address book. Um, it's not always in a book. I have a book and loose, right? Not always in a book. It's a. Hmm. Not always in a book. It's a. Hmm. Those ones come in a kit. It's not always a book. Um, that's another. That's that's a book. Hiya, Mary. Playing I Spy. Do you want to join in? We're looking for an SA book, whatever that may be. In any room, but probably a craft room. SA book. We've got book. Not anything to do with autographs, is it? No. Think of a craft and it's easy. You know. Something. Is it something to do with stitching? It's not to do with stitching or sewing. Wow. SA book. It's not sewing, it's not knitting, it's not stamps, it's not, oh, good grief. You've gone into Lorna's category, you have, with this one. Think of a craft, SA, craft. I'm thinking of craft with SA. SA. Oh, wait a minute, something art book. Is it something art book? Oh, you do, Lorna. Oh, but you do. Sorry, but you do. You might not think you do, but we'll tell you do. Sure. Is it something art book? Right. Now. Something art book. Right. Come on, my baby. Oh, look at my pretty girl. Oh, look at my pretty girl. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. You tap down. I'm gorgeous. I tell you, are we keeping you up? Little girl. Oh, eyes, well, lovely dovey. She is, isn't she? Do you like it? She's actually been cut really nitty gritty because of being so, you know, tight. She's so curly, really curly. And because she's not been done properly since before COVID, there were quite a bit of matting, but we did try to keep on top of it, but as you know, she wouldn't let us. But she was as good as gold for that girl on Friday. Oh, buddy kisses. I want buddy kisses. Let's have a snuggles. Can we have snuggles? Please. That's not snuggles. Oh, is Lily going on Thursday? We booked her in again for 6 weeks anyway. Scratch art book. That's it, scratch art, because that is clever, that. Is that it? No. Is it? Oh, well done, Lorna. Trouble is now you do realise, don't you, that she's going to make one just as difficult for us. How pretty. How pretty girl. Which gorgeous. I could just eat you. I could bloody just eat you. Here's a breadcrumb, I'll get you in. Here's a breadcrumb. I know you're a good girl. Look at this vicious dog. Aren't you? You're vicious. Are you ferocious? Raw. Raw. Tell them all. Raw. I'll go in again. Go on then. You're a fidget bum tonight. Oh, it was hard. Definitely it was hard. You're so bad. What are you, a fidget bum or what? Go on and curl up in your corner. I have to Hey, how much room do you think you need? Or what we on? PS, any room? Any room? PS. Phone stand. Pardon me. I'm not even drinking fizzy stuff. I don't know why I'm burping. It was fizzy, but it's not fizzy anymore. Pencil shirt, P&S. In any room. Hmm. Plant stick. You seen them that you put in plants and it feeds them? Plant stick? No. Not paper stand. Pop shop. Yes. Plastic spoon. Pig slippers. Are mine pig slippers? No, I think mine are mousy plant slippers. Bye, Robert. See you, love there. Thanks for coming. Leave us a thumbs up, Chuck, on your way out, please. Well, it might have been a plastic spoon. PS. I'm thinking PC now. I'm thinking pincushion. It's PS, isn't it? Oh, plug socket. Probably not, but anyway. Here we go. Plug socket. Oh, is it anyway? It's Lorna, isn't it? It cannot be that easy then, plug socket. Or power socket. No. Told you. Hmm. Oh. About paper scissors. No paper scissors. Hmm. Are you alright there? I got hiccups. I got hiccups. They're funny when we get hiccups. Have you not pop? Mm, yeah, good girl. Was gorgeous. Oh, baby. Pair of shoes. Puppy stuff. Yeah. We've had her 2 years and I've only just found out what she likes to eat. Something that she will eat. We've had a right job not eating stuff. We bought everything, any kind of dog food you can mention. She don't, even fresh chicken, she's gone off. Oh, and she stinks anyway when she's had fresh chicken. And then I went into, Claire took me shopping last week, and I went into Tesco's and I got her this sort of, it's not dried food, it's moist, not cheap, mind. It was in a bag of so big. And it is actually moist meat and veggies in it. And it was £5 a bag, but oh, she loves it. I said, I don't care how much it costs if she's eating it, she likes it. This woman said to me, I was looking at it, I was just browsing really. And a woman come up behind me, made me jump actually, and she says, what, are you looking at this dog food? And I said, yeah. She says, it's brilliant. And I says, is it? I said, oh, I've got a fussy dog though. She says, yeah, my dog, same. He wouldn't touch anything. Whatever you put down for him, he wouldn't eat it. She said, we tried all sorts. She says, and then we got one of these to try, and he loves it. She said, put him a handful down in the morning and a handful down at night, and she just loves it down. So I thought, well, I'll try it. £5 a bag, but it's not a very big bag really for a £5, but you know, it's like say if she'll eat it, that's all that counts. Brought it home, walloped it down, loved it. So that's it. Found her food. They're made out of paper. P.S. They're made out of paper. Thinking paper corpse, but it's an S, not a C, isn't it? Oh, they weren't a kilo and a half in it. If she has fresh chicken, cow, she stinks. She has makes a windy. Oh, it's she trumps and it tinks. We call her Tinky Bum when she's been having chicken. First word's not paper. Now we know. We can think about something else. And it's made out of paper. Nearly AP. What's nearly AP mean? It's something stamps. Is that what Kel's put? Postage stamps. Is that right then? Yes, it is. Well done, Kel. You to go, girlie. Well, I was like, as usual, mind you, I'm going to get this hot and bothered. We'll keep going a little bit longer. Yeah, you got it. You to go then, Chuck. There you go, you see, you shouldn't help support, you help many folk. Okay, Cal, see you later. I'm not going to be long myself, actually. I'll have this last one with Kelly, and then I think I'm going to call it tonight. See you later, Chuck. Night. Everybody hit that thumbs up for me, please, while you're here, or before you go. Have we got yours yet, Cal? Kelly? Have you done it yet? There's a waiting girl. You just did what, though? That cat? What? OFC in craft room. We're looking for it. Let's see. Let's see. FC. Free curtains. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. FC. Felt cloth. Fluffy creations. Oh, filing cabinet. We thought about that. Felt creatures. I don't know what's up with my eye tonight. It's really runny. Oh, that's itching now. It's ouch. It's going to start now. It's going to start itching. Ugh, I'm going to have to put a dressing on it, I think, again. Oh dear. I've seen one or two ladies doing felt things. I think, I'm not sure, I think Dee's mother does felting, you know. Fabric cutter. Hmm. Oh dear. I like to see origami things done. I did have a go, but I'm not very good at it. In fact, I'm not very good at movies. I think it's just too fiddly when we're shaking these days. Oh, see, right. It's usually quite shiny. Let's see. It's usually quite shiny. Fine chain. Foiled card. Oh, that's a good thought, Lorna. Lorna got it. I'm glad she's got it. Right, peeps. Well, it's 9:15. I've gone a bit longer than I said I would for tonight anyway. I'm easing myself back into it because I'm just getting so overpowered with the heat. I've got, as you know, I've got a couple of wafters, fans blowing at me, and I'm still going over. So I'm going to say good night and thank you all for coming. It's been a great night. I'm glad I managed to get on for an hour or two. Well, it's nearly a couple of hours. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. Leave us that thumbs up on your way out. And hopefully I will be back next week with another edition of the quiz that's not tonight. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye. See ya.